Holy Bean, and welcome to the Chain Dogs podcast. Hope you're all doing well. If you are new here, we do this podcast kind of every Wednesday, 8 p.m. on the YouTube channel. So if you listen to this on Spotify, come on over to the YouTube channel. We're live. Hello, chat. How are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. And yeah, got Emma, Mikhail, and James on today. Sean is having a little break for now. He's swamped with work, so it's just us. So yeah, guys, if you are new,
skiving.
Yeah, if you are new, then please do subscribe and share us around, because we've not been online for a while, and YouTube will be like, yeah, these guys don't exist anymore. So it would really help us if you do that, please. So how is everyone? How is everyone doing?
It would probably help us if we played consistently, but and all that.
It's kind of half our fault. It's not just YouTube, just like, yeah, fuck this. Like,
let's blame it all on YouTube. Just
let's blame it on YouTube. Yeah, so basically today we're going to go through a few things that have gone on. We're not going to talk about some stuff for quite a bit, but yeah, we're going to talk about our topic, which is, are you ready for 2024? Quick answer, yes.
Never.
I am.
I'm not.
I can't freaking wait. But yeah, while we're waiting to get to that topic, if you want to throw in some comments, some chat, like what you guys are up to, and we can pick them up later. Just have a quick say hello to the chat. So we'll say hello to Lloyd, Kira, Gecko Gamer, Super Bat, Tegra Andrew, Karen. Oh, evening, everyone! Excited to finally make it to the first podcast of the year. Yeah, I think it's like our second, third.
I was going to say, there's been two, including this one.
You haven't missed much. You have not missed much. Nope. But yes, hopefully you're all doing well.
You missed Jack. Hi, Jack. There you go.
Yes, hi, Jack. Sorry. Yeah. And everyone, sad day. Good evening. Yes. So, we've got some stuff to talk about, some not so nice stuff to talk about, and some nice stuff to talk about.
At first, who is humming?
Yeah, who's humming? Who's?
I think that's my fan. What about if I turn you away?
It's stopped. Yeah, we'll talk about we'll get what happened at Liseberg out the way, I think, first. For anyone that doesn't know, the Oceania Water Park that was supposed to open this year, when we went to the ECC event, some people got a construction tour of it. I didn't, unfortunately. I was too drunk and hungover. But
there's a lot of alcohol that week.
Sad news from Liseberg. It actually burnt down, went up in flames, and it's been an absolute tragic event as well. They released
the Oceania Water Park specifically.
Yeah, the Oceania Water Park. Yeah,
Liseberg.
Yeah, no, not Liseberg. No, but the water park, it's all pretty much gone in flames, which is absolutely devastating for the park, for everybody involved, for all the staff, all the crew. We just want to make sure that everybody's safe. We wish everybody any recovery if they received any injuries during this tragic event. And you know, it's one of them things that you just don't really know what to say. It was a shock. It was a massive shock. I mean, to see that going around on social media, and then some of the footage of it like exploding and stuff like that was just absolutely it felt like really personal. I don't know why. It just did. Like, it just hit hard, really hit hard. So yeah, to anybody involved or anybody listening who's at the park or staff or anything, we just wish you all the best, and we really do, and we mean that from our hearts. It's a really sad event, but we have to talk about it. Unfortunately, it's one of them things, but we're not going to speculate or any shit like that. We ain't going to do that. We're just going to say, you know, we're really sorry, and we hope that it back.
It is a little confusing given the circumstances of the situation, but I mean, we're not here to speculate. Like, it's not the time for that at all. But like, the main thing is the main thing. It's like, I mean, like to your point of it feeling really personal, it's because of the park that's involved. Like Liseberg
Yeah.
is beloved by a lot of different people, not just enthusiasts,
Mhm.
and they do things the right way over there.
Yeah.
They've developed that park the right way. They're like higher ups, like Andreas is like he's someone who's really interactive with
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so dedicated
with the
and
coach
Had-
enthusiast community. He's
He
a
had
great,
time
he's a
for
great guy.
everyone. Yeah.
And like that park is a model. It seems to be, speaking from the perspective of someone who's never been before, they seem to be a model of consistency in how in the quality that they, give their new additions, the guest experience, the employee experience. I haven't heard a bad word about them in terms of how they treat their treat their employees. And you just they were developing in the right way. You guys spent time at I cannot speak, fucking hell. You guys spent time at the Gran Curiosa Hotel last year, right? That's it. That looked like a great experience. The way they treated
stunning hotel.
European
Beautiful.
club. They were developing in the right way, and the Oceano Water Park looked like it was going to be another extension of just like the quality additions that they give that place. And
It looks so good.
to see something like that, it wasn't even just a bit of the building, like the entire building.
No. Yeah.
It's not, you don't want to see that happen to any park.
No.
Like just point blank period. But for a place like that was so beloved by so many people, it's just sad, man. It's sad. It seems like the response has been what it needed to be from everyone involved and from Andreas, like personally as well. I saw that floating around this morning. Just to hear what they're focusing on and making sure that everyone involved and all of their families are all okay and being taken care of first and foremost is the most important thing to do. And I did hear about that one person that had gone missing. Like, I hope that person's
that's
hopefully found at some point if they haven't been already. And I hope that they're doing okay both physically and mentally as well. That I can't imagine how traumatic of an experience that must have been for not only him but everyone involved. So yeah. It seems like they're capable of bouncing back in the right way, though. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'll be. They'll come back and they'll absolutely nail it. They really will. But it just shows you that, like you say, the warmth and that they create in the community and with enthusiasm. I'm going to say it from an enthusiast standpoint, but even as like the people of Gothenburg as well. Like when you're there, Liseberg is like a key element of that city. It feels like it's really part of it. It's built.
Well, it's right next to the city, isn't it?
Well, it's just the whole atmosphere around it. Even from the Gothia Tower side of things to the opposite side, it just feels like such a warm environment around the whole area.
Yeah,
and it is a sad event, but sometimes in construction these things go wrong, and I guess that's what it is. It's a shock to everyone, but we just wish everyone, that they're safe and that the families are safe. Like Andreas said, that is their priority. And I look forward personally to seeing how they do come back from this, because they're a park of inspiration. To be honest with you, that's how I see Liseberg all the time. Yeah, James can say it correctly if he wants. I can't remember how to say it.
Liseberg.
Liseberg. There you go. Yeah. We got interrogated at the airport by customs. Why are you here? We're going Liseberg. It's not open. Oh shit, it's not, is it? Like, special event, and then
I preemptively said that I was there for an event.
Oh, then everyone in ECC was like, special event. Everyone was just saying special event, special event, special event. We're opening the hotel, special event. It was like they didn't believe us at first. Like
Chinese whispers down the line at security.
Yeah, legit.
Honestly, when we went to Belgium, by the time I got off the plane, I was absolutely steaming, and just being at security, passport control, and go, "Why are you here?" I was like, "I'm going to ride the roller coaster," and he was just like, And everybody behind me was like, "She's not lying, she."
See, like whenever I cross the border into the US, like I'll just say something like, "Oh, I'm just going to visit friends for like a week or like a weekend or however long."
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
the
no, I just say
border
I'm
officer
there
is
for
always
the
just like,
event.
"What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with those friends?" Or we'll just go into.
Gonna
Start a
7-Eleven, mate.
cult. What do you think you're gonna do?
I'm going to visit the state of wherever I'm going. Like, I'm going to do a bunch of different things. What do you do when you go on holiday?
I'm going
You
to
do a bunch of
Walmart,
different
a
shit. What do you mean?
7-Eleven, gonna have a big gulp. Gonna buy. Yeah.
Like, the
it's
last
like-
couple of times they've brought me down and they're just like, what certain things in particular? All right, I'm going to ride roller coasters, okay? Like what do you want from me?
Don't make me
No,
say it.
I just go full on nerd straight away because I went to Lisa Barry twice last year. So first time was obviously the event. Second time at Passport, I was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm like going to Lisa Barry." And she's like, "Oh, have you been there before?" And I ended up just having a discussion about favorite rides with the passport control officer. It was great.
50,000 other people in the airport.
You'll have
smiling
fun when
up
you go to Poland because their passport control are terrifying to the point where they almost won't go to let me in the country because they didn't believe my children were mine.
Oh wow.
Thankfully, I'd brought birth certificates and things like that with me. Otherwise, I would not have been allowed in the country.
Jesus.
She
Oh,
was
going to
terrifying. She had a
Alexandra?
gun and she didn't blink. It was scary.
there. Seen Android.
Scary.
I hope I
honestly
don't. I hope I don't
terrifying.
get
I
that.
just assume everyone's in human trafficking these days.
Honestly, I was like, these kids are so annoying.
Take
I wouldn't
offense
be
to
bringing
that.
them if I didn't have to.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow, yeah, why? Yeah. Yeah, airport security. What are you here for? If you asked me, creds. Yeah, Karen there. Yeah, pretty much. But what kind of creds? Like, just get your story straight. When you say roller coasters, you need to have your which one you're doing, why you're doing it, how fast it goes, how high it is, how many inversions. Just flag their heads.
Jackson said for his Texas trip he got interrogated to hell and back by when I went to California, they were asking me a bunch of questions about what I was doing. I eventually landed on theme parks and roller coasters, and they were like, which ones? I'm like, fucking Six Flags Magic Mountain, Knott's Berry Farm. Guy was actually impressed with how many parks I knew of. I'm like, yeah, that's the whole point of my trip.
I'd just be like, don't make me get into it because I will. Okay.
I don't know what you're expecting me to say here.
Yeah, I know. It's always a weird one, isn't it? Let us know your weirdest like customs interaction in the comments and in the chat.
Oh,
That'd be quite
but
funny.
you'll be fine because in the UK we let everyone from European Union use the passport gate still. So
Yeah.
likelihood is you won't actually have to speak to anyone.
Yeah. Next time I turn
You'll
up
be
at Gothenburg, I might just wear my Liseberg bunny ears as I walk in. Like, I'm going here. Let me in. But yeah, no. But so yeah, let's talk about some more news and something that's a little closer to home. Well, very closer to home. Let's talk about this weird ass coaster they're building at Drayton Manor, shall we? This is just the strangest
What does it
intermin layout ever.
You should have.
Mikhail, where
brought
did you get
that
these photos
10
from? I
drawing.
want to make sure we give credit.
10 points to whoever can figure this layout out.
Yeah.
I
on
should have fact checked that. It was an account
Ariel.
on Twitter, but I mean, it was just I just saw them posted on Discord, but I didn't see the account on Twitter that
I think it's Ariel something on
Should've.
Twitter.
I
Ariel
should.
Amusement, something like that. It's definitely on there. We'll find out. But yeah, yeah, we
Right,
just wanted to
this is
show
the
this.
first time I've seen this. That makes no sense.
Okay.
Hey,
I'll talk you
How
through.
come it's here?
So
hence
you
the
see,
weird ass coaster.
you see at the
comment.
top where you've got like the 4 little circles under the track.
You have seen this.
So that's the station. You'll
Okay.
go down onto the lift hill,
Okay.
all the way up the lift, and follow that
Mhm.
track around.
Hang on.
And then
Follow
you'll
it
go
up the
through the
hill.
weird triple switch track. And
Yeah,
on
that
that
was right.
on that flat bit, you'll stop there and presumably launch backwards along that second bit of track that you haven't been through yet. That goes all the way back to the lift hill.
Yeah.
Now, the complicated version is it will go all the way through the lift hill, do that section again, then launch again, do that section again forward.
You
Or the
basically never
easier,
get off, Emma.
shorter option
This
is
is how we die, isn't it?
it uses the lifter as a spike and rolls back down, through the section you've just been through, back to the launch, and then round.
I am still none the wiser. I can't even talk. Well, that just
You have seen it
what? I
because you
don't know.
mentioned about the support looking like a council estate.
Yeah, but I
washing
mean,
line.
like, I've not seen like an aerial of like the
Yeah, I
whole-
haven't seen the.
Oh yeah,
proper
no
layout.
one's
Yeah.
seen that. No, not
So I
really. It's
just-
a new one.
I'm
Aerial
even
amusements,
more
by the way, everyone.
confused Than I was.
Aerial amusements. Thank you, Claire.
It just, I mean, it never made sense before, but it definitely doesn't make sense anymore.
I mean,
Shout out, Ghost Giant Matt has a video explaining layout.
He drew it.
Oh yeah.
He did a lovely
He drew
drawing.
it.
Compliment him on his drawing, please.
It was
Yeah,
like it was
well
a good
done,
drawing.
It was a good drawing. I'm not even being sarcastic.
Yeah, no, it's weird, but it's cool because it's weird. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know. I always find
Well,
these.
I
yeah,
can't
that's
wait
what
to
you
see all
want,
the
isn't it?
theming.
I'm just
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like I'm
Yeah.
just wondering how they're gonna theme this up and
Mm.
what it's gonna. It is going with that Western theme, right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah, yeah.
And given that I
'Cause Drunken Barrel
once upon a
might
time
be
thought
getting
this was
really
going to be entirely indoors.
Big building.
That would,
Clearly
that would be very
Clearly
big.
that's not the case. I'm just wondering how they're going to integrate it into whatever.
Going
Like
in
it's,
and
it's
out
an
of
entire themed land that they're developing, isn't it?
I mean,
As
you can
well
see,
as this
you can
coaster.
see in the top right of that picture there, where they've repainted the buildings at the back, and
Yeah.
I imagine
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
you can just see it there, top right. But I imagine it's going to be. I think there's going to be some really cool theming.
I just hope that they come back with something better than Big Jugs for the spinny ride, please. It needs to be
What
as
would you
iconic
prefer?
as Big Jugs.
What would
You know,
you
like
prefer?
Big
it to
I
be
Jugs.
want, I
called?
want it to keep the big one.
Well, you could have had you
Just
could have
big
had
cowboy
Big Jugs. You could have
jugs
changed your
instead.
outfit. You could have changed your
Yeah,
outfit,
cowboy
right?
jugs.
Because that is
Yeah.
iconic. Let's be honest, and it wouldn't work. Like two guns wouldn't work. It
The
has to
thick
be Big
saloon.
Jugs. Big Jugs.
Yeah, no, it can be a saloon, and she
Yeah,
can
Big
still be
Jug
carrying
Saloon.
jugs.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
put it
there
on
you
then.
go.
Put it on, should be fine.
All you can drink saloon. That was wrong. But yeah,
Kira said every 10th train will stop at the top of lift hill, and Matt will say "Yeehaw, cowboys!" when we go down the drop.
oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And Big Cowboy Jugs is Kira's Wild West drag name.
Cowboy jokes. That's what we're here for. Inspiration. That's what we do.
I'll never give you that. Okay.
Yeah. Got some more on Nemesis, but for some reason the pictures disappeared that I was going to show. But the tail's on now, apparently,
Woo!
of Nem.
Mm.
So that's
Ooh, we're
cool.
getting
Yummy tail.
closer.
Spiky
I mean, I
tail.
know we've taught this to death, but it is exciting, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah, it's very exciting. I can't find the picture now. I know Carl put it up, but
Everybody use their imagination. Close
yes,
your
it's
eyes.
a spiky tail. I'm so hyped for Towers. Like we're talking about 2024 in a bit after we've gone through some of the news, but like this just for me just fits in perfect. Like I've never been as excited as I am for opening day, just because it might not happen, but it definitely might. and then there's like Curse has had some work done. Hex is open. Wicker Man's probably not going to be on one train like it normally is.
No, I
Like-
bet it will. They'll just keep with
There's-
tradition. Let's
there's-
go. They'll just to
there's-
fuck with us that extra little bit. Everything
There's a-
will be on one
There's a
train.
chance
They'll
that Smiler
have
might
the trains
been-
ready. They'll just be like, "Nah, let's keep it on."
They'll
one."
just be sat there. You can look at them,
Yeah.
but you can't touch them.
There's a chance that Smiler might look pretty again.
Mm,
Like I'm dead excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what they've done. Like it
I'm
does seem like
excited
they've
because I
done a
didn't
lot.
do opening day last year because it fell on Blackpool and I was really drunk, so I didn't go. So I'm excited.
There's a
It's been
theme here.
years.
There is a theme here.
Why did
Emma
you
got
go?
drunk
I was
and didn't
drunk.
go somewhere.
Vagino disease. Like
Beverage
But we
unit.
established that theme at like Oktoberfest like 3 years ago or some shit.
Yeah.
She's been drunk since then.
yeah.
I'm drunk right now. I'm not. I've got a first aid course in the morning. I can't be hungover.
Yeah, well,
He's just gonna stay
yeah.
drunk through it.
You're gonna get the fucking. You're gonna get the dummy pissed, like breathing.
At least it will go quickly.
Fucking stay.
She says.
Yeah,
To be
well-
fair, I only have 2 cans, so. we'll see.
You're as
I'm
excited
the
for
17
Skyride.
foot tall.
Looking forward to a day at Tales that doesn't end with shin splints.
Maybe in the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still got a lot of scaffolding at the moment.
Yeah, not looking good. Not looking good for that. But
Ooh, on brand.
so they opened the roller coaster restaurant, didn't they, recently for Pirates Takeover
I don't know, did they?
at Towers. I believe that's where people were getting a lot of photos from going in that area. But nothing looks like it's been done to Galactica.
Are we shocked? No. They put the
No.
sign back up. What more do you want?
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
signs have been done.
Leak signs have made an absolute fortune this year. Like, this is-
Oh
you
no,
want to
your
work
sign
there.
blew down. Oh,
Oh,
leak signs are just there with a fucking
quick!
machine
Put that
just,
weather
like,
machine
trying
away,
to
will
get-
you, Lee?
Why did it
trying to get the signs to blow down. But come on,
Every time they go into the park, they just take a little Allen key with them and just undo it slightly.
If we undo it enough,
Nah,
it'll
screw
come
that.
off on its own.
Yeah, act of God. but it does look
leak
like
signs conspiracy.
yeah.
We're sorry, leak signs. You're amazing.
You are. And to be fair to them, they've not shown anything that they've done really, because they normally do, don't they? They normally go, "Oh, we've done this for Towers. Oh, we've done this for Towers," and there's been nothing. There's been nothing.
Mm.
Oh,
Hello?
Hello.
Did,
I'll have
did
to
all
take
4
that.
of us
I'll
think
ju-
that was our phones?
I'll just be back. All right, I'll just be back.
Hello, Mum. I'm on the chain dogs.
Oh, look.
You're right, mum.
It's a secret call because if we didn't, everybody didn't know Luke's actually a spy. So
He
you
is.
have to
Yeah,
take
I-
this call.
International super.
I don't know if anyone. I don't know if 1 or 2 people in the chat was saying they didn't see this photo. It was of the Nemesis tail. It was Theme Park Guide who posted it, I guess, on whatever social media platforms they're on. So if you go check them, if you go check their pages out, it'll be on there. It was from a few days ago, I think. So you might have to scroll.
Have a quick look. Oh well, there it is straight away.
Right, there you go.
First post that came up. In the chat,
Yeah.
there is a link to the Twitter.
Exciting times. Like I said, you could talk it to death, but it doesn't make it any less exciting because I'm well giddy. So, I can't wait.
I mean,
I'm looking.
honestly, like at this point, with how much effort they're putting into how the alien station looks and like the different little bits of theming around the ride area and stuff. I don't know. It might be sacrilege to say, but I'll take this look over how it looked before. Honestly.
Yeah.
At first, when I first saw the track, I was very like on the fence about it. Wasn't a huge fan, but kind of like just seeing more and more everything cemented into place.
Embrace
Like,
the
I'm
dark.
loving it now.
They
It
couldn't
looks so cool.
have done it any better than they've done it.
No,
Like I can't think of any other way that they could have just made this look better than it does already.
I
Oh,
can't
sorry.
think of. There's nothing that I've seen in like things that photos and stuff
Put
that I've
lights on
looked
the
at and
screen.
gone, oh, actually no, that looks like I don't like that. There's nothing that I've seen where I've been like, no, that could have been better.
Yeah. Like I just like projections are like I can't wait to see how not only just the track but just the entire area, like how
Yeah.
it looks at
Yes.
night. Like once
Yeah, I believe I think I saw a photo from one of the lighting companies they use about being on site.
Oh.
I can't remember when I saw it. It was.
I mean, we're
definitely
not
was on
getting
Twitter.
generators. We're getting real
I
light.
believe they were actually doing proper lighting for it.
That would be
Also,
cool.
Gecko Gamer Soda Refurb is at its tail end.
yeah,
Ah. I like the pun.
it just looks like I'm about as excited. I mean, I'm not gonna get to see either this or Hyperia anytime this year. It'll probably be next year at the earliest. But like, I'm as excited for Nemesis as I am for Hyperia for different reasons, though. But like, it's just 'cause people keep talking about which one are you more excited for, and I'm like, yo, I want both.
Yeah.
Like, I can't wait to see both. But like I said, for different reasons. But like, it's gonna be, yeah. The only thing I can think of is putting some kind of light fixtures on the trains themselves. Because that'll be that. I mean, like you saw what they did for Monster at Gronerland. Like, they could definitely do the same or similar kind of thing for Nemesis on these late nights that they're doing to start off the year. Like, and then in Scarefest.
Forgot about them. Oh god, now I'm a bit more excited.
Yeah.
Forgot we had a late night.
Well, yeah, it screwed up my plans. I was like, I'll drive home after park close, and I'm like, now I have extra time at the park. That's going to be very late for me to drive home. I've got a plan now, though.
Have you sorted it?
What have I missed?
His mission is over. It's fine. Nobody suspected anything.
A very good pun about the soda refurb is at its tail end.
Oh, nice.
Gecko Gamer.
10 points. Well done.
What do we think of these? Speaking of going into the season, what do we make of these track walks as well?
Oh, that's cool. I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah. They were a
The
thing
nice.
before,
Oblivion
right,
one
weren't they?
seems more worthwhile.
Looks terrifying. I'm not lying.
Which one?
The Oblivion one, because I believe the
That's what I was
Wicker
thinking.
Man one is only the lift hill. If it was the full track that you walk around, amazing.
I'd be
But
knackered by the time I got to the end of that.
if it was just the lift,
Yeah.
it's like go on Oblivion, taller.
You get to- yeah.
Oblivion
Simply
moves
because you'll
far
get to
too
see
much for
more.
me to want to climb them steps. Not a chance.
You'll
Yeah,
get
to get
see
more than like 20 seconds up there from the edge of the lift up to the drop would be like really cool just to look out over the whole park.
No. I get
Surprised what you
frightened
can
being
see.
on the train. I wouldn't want to stand there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're sick. thinking about it.
That's a steep catwalk as well. It's
Yeah.
steep, very steep.
Ugh, no.
Saying that,
But it's
I
cool.
was like that with going up Conda. I'm like, I don't want this to break down because of how steep the lift is.
Don't want to get off.
They are very steep stairs.
Well,
I think on my POV,
That's
like,
super steep.
you literally hear me go, it's steep, isn't it? On my POV. Because I was like,
It's steep, isn't it?
I asked Andy Highgate to send the train so I could sit in it and then go around the course and then get off at the station. When I was watching the big one, I was like, just send the train, I'll get in. And then I have to walk down straight. Well, they used to do it, didn't they, in the 90s? Like when people got married on there and stuff, they used to stop it at the top. Well, it's fucking bonkers if you think about it. Yeah, it's mad.
there's so many
It's
things that I
brilliant,
look
though.
at. Like, I'd
Yeah,
love to
it's
do
kinda
like a
stupid.
coaster walk and a track walk. Like the Swarm one at Thorpe looks so good, but I'm just
Yeah.
so much of a shit bag that I couldn't do it. I
That'd be a
want
good
to,
starting
but I
point, that.
couldn't.
Imagine a Hyperia one.
Ew, well, they
So,
couldn't do a big one.
You should like charge as much as the Shard for that because you can literally see everything on the top of it.
So, I had this thought and I posed it as just a question or just a conversation, like a topic or whatever. And Nemesis, and in my opinion, Nemesis fits right into like just the position that Nemesis has held for the last 30 years. Fits right into this as well.
Back in a minute. Cat shouting at me.
What do you think are the most important theme parks or attractions in theme park history?
Oh, fucking hell.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because
That's a good topic. Why you put that in the watch that
like,
group?
there's so many. There are
Yeah.
really obvious ones, and then there are really not obvious ones at all.
Yeah.
And I'm not necessarily talking about like which are the best.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, the
Like
best ever,
corkscrew,
whatever.
maybe, that
But
kind of
like which
thing.
ones have had the biggest like impact on the
Open the
trajectory
floodgates.
of
Yeah.
coaster editions, theme park attraction editions, not just coasters, dark rides, flat rides, whatever, and
That's a great topic.
theme parks as well.
That is a great topic.
I think that Nemesis fits right into that conversation as at least a mention.
Yeah.
But which ones do you think there are in the UK, Europe, or US, or wherever?
Big one for the UK, definitely. I'd say it's iconic as fuck. Pleasure Beach on that next level at the time, my opinion. Same what Nemesis did for Alton Towers. It's very, very similar story for what Big One did for Blackpool. Blackpool in general, not just the Pleasure Beach. Like the whole tourism industry boomed in the 90s because of that damn ride that got built. Everyone just wanted to see it. Everyone wanted to see it.
I always say I wish I could go back to 94 as an actual enthusiast and see what the reception of those two coasters and Shockwave at Drayton Manor as well.
Yeah, it's going to get mentioned.
See what the buzz was like around those openings, because they all opened around about the same time of the year as well.
Yeah,
and like what the word was between Pleasure Beach and Towers in terms of like their peripheral vision of like how well each other's coasters were performing, how they were competing with each other, if they were at all. What did other enthusiasts think about like in terms of looking at both of them and which one they preferred at the time? We'd never seen a 200-foot coaster in the UK at the time. No, it's crazy to even think.
I mean, I remember going there as a kid, watching it being built, and getting on the Pleasure Beach Express and the old monorail before they closed the monorail when they were putting the foundations and stuff in. When I was that young, I remember just going around it, going, "What? This is such a big site! Like they're building something so big." And my dad was trying to explain to me, like, "It's this, it's this, it's this," and then finally saw it on TV. Well, actually, no. They put the first lift up, and they'll lift it up, and then we went to Blackpool like the following weekend, and we drove past it, and I just looked at it like I didn't even compute what it was at the time, but I was just like, wow. And then we kept on going back like every other weekend, and obviously my dad was in his head, he was like, I want to see this thing, we're just going to keep going to Blackpool. Want to go Blackpool? Yeah, let's go Blackpool. It's like I remember when it first opened, I went tall enough, and my dad was just straight on it. Like as soon as we went to Blackpool and it was open and we actually went, it was just straight on it. It was like, that's the smoothest, fastest, best thing I've ever ridden in my life. Like that's what everyone thought. That's what everyone thought at that time. Yeah, it was. Like it used to be pretty smooth, man. Like it used to be good. You got it. Yeah, you got it bad.
Emma, is that a pork pie that you're eating?
Amazing. Amazing.
Well, my cat wanted to go out, so I thought I'd take the opportunity to get some snackage.
Any opportunity to get some snackage. But I think that the frills, I'm in denial. I'm the same age as Nemesis. I think a lot of us feel like that, man. Like
I wish I was the same age as Nemesis.
Yeah. That's true, actually. Oh fuck!
But stay quiet on this one.
I do like that topic, man, because we can go deep into like
Yeah, I mean,
the point.
Like there's so many different coasters and parks that have guided our preferences and shown like a direct indication of how well parks have performed over the years. Like Towers would not have the notoriety that it has today without Nemesis.
No,
just point blank period.
No, it wouldn't. I don't think.
And then capitalizing off that with the world's first vertical drop coaster in Oblivion was a genius move.
Better move more than that.
But yeah, it's just like it's something that I think about a lot because of how primarily because of how RMC performed in the 2010s, and then how other manufacturers have replied, like, or just like stepped up to the plate, basically. How Intamin has improved their product, improved the reliability of their product, while still being able to ensure, like, some semblance of thrills that they have in the last 5, 6, no, more like 7 to 8 years, maybe. Some people say that their products have become a little too refined for their taste, which I can understand, but
I kind of get that, actually.
yeah, no, I totally get it. Like, if you can, if you compare something like how Maverick and Taron ride to like how Velocicoaster, and then to Titus and what's the other one? Gotham City Escape. I can't remember the name.
The one
how they all ride. Like, they're not too smoothed out to the point where they're just not thrilling anymore, but they are a bit more refined as overall products. Like, I think
that might be down to the guest experience changing over the years. Everyone going, "Oh, this coaster needs to be smooth. This is smooth. Oh, that's rough. This is rough." A lot of parks get that feedback, and I think
among other things, like ease of maintenance as well.
Yeah.
Ease of maintenance, the relationship that Intamin has with its clients in the parks.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not only one
that isn't a Cedar Fair park.
It definitely isn't any one scenario of what's been done with the track, but it's a factor. I think rides have got smoother just in general, like over the years. They really have. The rider experience has become nicer.
Well, yeah, as manufacturers become more competent with computer-aided design.
It
was bound to happen,
companies
really.
before that were like noted as kind of being rough are now a lot more smoother. Like Vekoma, their new tracks are ridiculously smooth.
Yeah. Again, some would say almost too smooth. I'm inclined to agree, but the point with that being that they have used their ability to make just way smoother, way more comfortable attractions to make something that's much more enjoyable for the majority of people.
And I think ride car development as well, over track as well, can be a big factor in that. Like, the trains, the restraints, the systems, the speed, the turnaround, the throughput, like everything as a guest experience really does change when them things change massively. And you look at like Blue Fire and Icon, like it's just such a nice experience. You go in, you throw your bag in, you sit down, boom, done. Like there's no fucking about with wristbands or any shit like that. It's just done. And I think that's just the way I always prefer them kind of experiences. If I know I can get to a station and there's something I can put my bag in or whatever, if I'm carrying a bloody stuffed toy around all day, I need to put it somewhere. I don't need to buy a locker. I shouldn't have to.
John Pagan mentioned the Matterhorn bobsleds at Disneyland. Obviously, a huge, revolutionary
tubular coaster, right? Yeah.
First steel coaster with tubular steel rails,
and it's still going.
It's still going. I want to ride it.
Yeah, me too. Like, and that's a draw for me. Like one of the first. Like that's big. That's huge. It's like a cred rail.
Changed everything. Everything.
Yeah, for sure.
I just always think about, like, it's just really interesting to me how the focus, like, during the Coaster Wars, obviously, and I've said this before, like, the focus during the Coaster Wars being on height, speed, and length, and essentially it turning into Cedar Point just one up in themselves every couple.
We've got more land. We've got no restrictions. Up we go. Like legit.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have restricted land, but I hear you.
Yeah, you know what I mean, though. Like, compared to us,
yeah, no, I get it.
We can't build Millennium Force.
But the point that I'm making is just like how the focus was so squarely on that in terms of marketability and getting people back to the parks. Like,
definitely did feel like
tallest,
bigger is better,
longest,
stuff.
And then that trend being turned completely on its head with Maverick in 2007. And that's where that's where the focus on overall ride experience and just creativity of elements really started. Like in my
Flow of
opinion,
layout, man.
I can't think of unless we start talking about the likes of Space Mountain at Disneyland Paris and Rock and Roller Coaster, those Vekoma LSM coasters that you know,
Yep.
technically like they had a layout after. It's a pretty boring one, but
Yeah.
by today's standards, but they had a layout after the launch.
Yeah.
And they actually did they did multiple things again. Like that concept has improved
You
way
gotta
past
think
those now.
how
But,
difficult it would have been to come up with that as well, like at the time when no one's doing it. I think that's the biggest thing as well, is like innovation. It's a big point. Like, you know, the cable
And just
lift
think about
on
people's
Millennium stuff.
reception to Maverick at the time.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
was like, "What? It's only 100 feet. It's only got like a 90-foot drop or whatever."
Meanwhile,
Only
everyone's
does, like, 70
going,
miles per hour. After
we should
they
have had
just
Maverick.
gave-
We should have had Maverick instead of Rita. Everyone is literally just everyone's literally just going, we should have had Maverick here. Build Maverick there. Let's have a Maverick here, shall we? Let's put one in Drayton.
No,
Let's put
now it's like it's everyone's favorite or second favorite coaster at Cedar Point. Like,
yeah,
you know.
But speaking of coasters which are
timeless
going
design.
a bit insane, if we've not already talked about it, this segue might screw up, but this thing.
Oh yeah.
This
Revs
is
not
real.
What works, I guess.
Still don't think it's real.
That's not a real photo.
AI generated.
It's
got good
Falcon's
at doing
Flight,
coasters
right?
now.
Falcon's Flight, is that what it's called?
Mm,
So many Falcon coasters and rides.
it's quite big, isn't it?
Yeah, it's insane. Just that.
that is literally what she said.
And this is Intamin being the tallest and the fastest again. which goes to your point. And we're in 2024, and it's happening again, isn't it? It's going to happen again. I mean,
Andrew
just look at
says, "I'm not sure it will make the hill if it was only going." 15.
I literally just noticed the road sign in front of it when I read that.
Yeah, go back. There you go.
Slow
15.
down.
Slow.
what you don't actually realize is that it's actually a dark ride. It's a people mover, and that's his top speed. Oh dear me! Yeah, it's trimmed the whole way. Oh, imagine
It's just doing its best Thuzy impression after it watches the first test run, right?
Look at the size of that structure. It's just, it's like you're watching a skyscraper go up or something. It's ridiculous. It's huge. What is it? What is it at its tallest? Can't remember now. Can't remember
Really
the stats
big.
of it. It's really huge.
600 or
I've-
something. I can't remember.
Oh, it's
600?
600 or something. I thought it was fat.
Up on the cliff. It is.
Yeah, on the cliff is actually the highest
Yee.
point.
Up on Cliff Richard.
Oh, no. That sounds like that, isn't it?
Oh no.
Oh, no.
660 feet.
Oh, there's no need.
Would you go on that?
There's
Emma?
no need.
So that's 660. The drop is going to be 640, and I think that like the humpback is like 500 and something.
Floaty as hell, I think the
I
word
I'd
you're
just
looking for.
cry.
It's,
on
it's
that.
500 something.
Cry.
It's gonna feel like you're going to
back.
space.
Yeah, that hill is 530 or something
That's
like that.
stupid. Who come up with this shit?
But yeah, up on the cliff
Intamin.
is 600 feet.
People-
660.
Honestly, this ride's never going to be open. I'm telling you
Crackheads,
right now.
Emma. We've established this. Intamin are on crack.
It
It
happened
happened
on the
after
way, so
one
it's
night at IAPA. Went to some bars and it went down.
Yeah, they
They went to
drunk.
some
doodle,
bars.
the doodle
I
books.
know.
The doodle books came out and everyone was
no.
just drawing on beer mats.
No, they don't. They don't have doodle books because it's Intamin. They literally just whip out a laptop with no limits on it
Yeah.
and just build the track.
Oh, that's
and go,
such a flex.
that's
Imagine
it.
that.
They went to some bar
Send that off to
after
the-
IAPA.
I might do that in
Said,
Wetherspoons
this
one
bar's
day.
boring. Let's go back to the Airbnb. We've got the stash down there. And then whips out the laptop.
And the stash you're referring to is like the modded No Limits 2, like that nobody else has other than
Yeah, you
Intamin.
could imagine like this one guy was
No, the
just
stash
like,
I'm
really
referring
drunk.
to is 8 grams of coke in the drawer.
Fair.
He's really drunk. And he was just like, I've got something really funny to show you. Like, I've just been messing about, and you know, it's really stupid, but I just want to share it with you while we're drunk. And then everybody just goes, "Yeah." Nothing. And he was
And
like,
what?
"Okay."
All you
Let's
need
do
is a
it.
cliff, someone with unlimited money, and a new park. That's it. That's all you need. All right,
Off
okay,
we go.
off we go, off to Neverland. Like it's just,
But yeah,
It's
crazy.
just so
John saying-
hilarious how that ride would not exist anywhere in Europe or the US.
No.
Like no park is building that over here.
No.
John was saying they've been smart building it as the cliff drop and the drop after it both break King Dakar's record. So no one can argue it's broken it.
Well, it's one of them. It's like when you get on Planet Coaster and you can't build any higher, so you have to raise the land. It's literally
Genuinely, yes.
genuinely
So that
using
they don't
the
have to
terrain.
build the supports. They just
Supports don't have to
terrain
be
it.
5
Yeah.
million feet in the air. Yeah,
Uh,
like
Yeah, honestly,
I know.
yeah.
they built-
projection
tried to
point,
build
like-
it in towers.
and this joke's been made before. It's just like I don't put it past the realm of possibility that you know the Saudis just went to them and was just like, we want the tallest, fastest, longest, whatever. Intamin just threw that together in Nolos that were just a complete shit post. Like a complete absolute shit post. I was like, yeah, we'll just give them this.
We're
And
going
the
to
Saudis
price
were like, yeah,
ourselves
yeah,
out
yeah.
of the project.
They're like, yeah, we'll take that.
Shit,
They're like,
guys.
Yeah, they've just opened the briefcase of money and they've gone, oh shit, we gotta build it.
shit.
Oh,
we actually
fuck
have to do this
now. We didn't think this through.
Need a bigger factory to test it. That's what it was saying.
Kira, if they tried to build it in towers, they have to dig down to the Earth's core to get below the tree line.
to get below the tree line, yeah.
The F core's underneath the valley, isn't it? I believe that's where it is. Have we talked about YMCA Coaster and
No.
lovely
we have not.
charity?
I was gonna
Cool.
wait until we were
YMCA.
done with this topic to then
Yeah, I
say
think we're. I
But-
think we're. Are we moving on?
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
move
whatever.
on. Yeah.
Whatever.
So YMCA.
YMCA coasters ain't done walking.
No, they're back on the feet
Really?
and they're doing.
Where are you walking this time?
Coaster to coaster. What's that? I didn't see.
Where
that.
are they walking this time to Falcon's Flight?
They're walking up the cliff backwards with
Okay, last
blindfolds on. Like, they're just yes. So YMCA, so Tom and Austin, and they're walking once again around the country for the Mind charity. And there's a link in the video description below. Please do go and donate to this amazing event and for the charity Mind. We've done stuff with them in the past with CoasterGen as well. We raised quite a lot of money. I know Digital Dan's raised money as well. So it's a really decent charity in the community, and it'd be great if you could just give whatever you can give just to support them. But the time is once again walking an absurd distance across the country from
What is wrong with
Skegness,
you?
Fantasy Island, to Blackpool Pleasure Beach.
Honest to God, it
Coast
took
to
me 8
coast.
years to drive it.
You see what we did. Yeah,
Lunatics.
they will be doing it from the 6th to the 12th of July with a park on either side where we hopefully get to see loads of you and share our story with. So there you go. So they've said Mind is a charity that means so much to us. We've both struggled with mental health issues, and it still affects us to this day. Mental health charities help give people the support that would have been invaluable to us, and hopefully the money raised will do that for other people as well. So yes, please do donate. Link in the video description below, and I'm sure we'll just throw it out in the chat at some point. But yeah, good luck, guys. Like we're behind you.
You are
We'll
insane.
Poor feet.
we are gonna make an effort to continually support this event every time we do a pod, I think. And we'll just try and get the awareness out there, and anything we can do, just let us know. Just hit us up if you want to come on and have a chat about it. Feel free. You know, we can sort stuff out. So good
Yeah,
luck.
they-
and,
I will send
yeah,
I'll
they-
send
yeah, they
deep peach
killed
for
it.
you.
well, get some insoles.
Yeah.
Get insoles, get the deep heat
Insoles.
ready.
We should get a foot bath, like a foot spa or something, like every time you stop. Just put it on, like
You need
just good luck.
Like a good shoe. That's all you need.
Yeah, a good
Very
a
good
good
shoe.
a good pair of shoes. You need a good
Just
pair
one-
of
just
shoes.
one.
Don't be rocking up in.
Just-
No, no,
just
no,
one.
Just
one
one,
shoe.
just one between
shoe.
both.
A good shoe.
Don't be
Share
walking
it
in
with
Crocs now.
Crocs.
Don't be
Let
walking.
one of
in
you
Crocs.
wear it for an hour for 2 hours, and then let the other person wear it.
Wow.
That's next year. You've just given them the idea.
hopping
don't be
from Putlands Park to M&D.
If you're wearing Crocs, make sure they're in speed mode.
Oh god,
No,
I
it's
love
sport
my
mode.
Crocs.
Sport mode.
Sport
Crocs.
mode.
I love
Yeah.
my Crocs.
At least get the
They're
fur lined ones.
Nah,
Ugh.
no, you don't feel the
Oh,
benefit
no.
with the fur in.
No.
You don't get the spiky bits in your feet if you've got the fur in. That's the best bit. Crocs are the best because it feels like you're not wearing any shoes at all. They're the best.
So there you go. There is a link in the chat right now. So if you're watching this on playback, just click open chat and have a look. It's there and it's in the video description as well. Go to Just Giving page and donate anything you can to these crazy people, crazy amazing people. But yeah, so on to our topic. I know we've talked a little bit about towers and how excited we are, but who's got stuff going on?
Ready?
Are you ready?
I ain't got the money.
Gladiator. Ready?
Yeah. Enthusiast, ready. John Wardley, ready.
He's still in the station.
Yeah, he is. I'm convinced. He's got to be in the station, right? Has to be.
Oh, I can't wait to see his little head. Oh.
I know.
Towers has the opportunity to do the funniest thing on opening day.
Mm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
would,
they
wouldn't you?
really do.
You'd be like, it's not. You just got to do it for the enthusiast. You just got to give him
Please,
this one thing.
please.
Oh,
just
right.
It'll cost you nothing because he'll find it hilarious as well.
Oh, the shutters aren't open, but the first train goes round and he's on it. And then when the shutters open, he's there. After the first train goes
He
round.
needs to open the shutters and like bats need to fly out, because he's been there forever. And then like smoke machines, and then he just appears out like stars in your eyes, and the crowd goes wild. That's what I want. That's what I want.
And that would be
What?
Emma's.
What about stars in their eyes the other day? I was like, I've not watched that.
God,
Not
imagine.
watched that show in years.
Sort it out,
Tonight,
someone.
Matthew, I will be.
Hosted by the dead Phalanx man. He's come back to life.
Oh, brilliant. But yeah, they do have an opportunity. But yeah, there's so much going on. So I know James has got some plans. So do you wanna have a chat away about that?
I do have plans. Obviously, I'm going to Towers opening.
Yep.
I
Hey.
have fixed my conundrum of where I'm going, what I'm doing
Did
after
you-
the park closes.
I'm intrigued to know, are you going to go for the whole drive home or are you staying over?
I will
Halfway.
be staying over.
Where have you decided to stop?
Burton.
Burton?
Because it's not that far and it's actually relatively cheap to stay.
Did you
over
basically
on
just
Saturday.
like look at the map for the cheapest one along your route and just go,
Pretty much.
that'll do?
Pretty much.
That'll do, donkey.
I was like, I want not really shit motorway service hotel because I
Yeah.
don't think I could deal with that.
No.
But also, I don't want to pay £150
No.
for one night, like Utox was trying to charge. Because fuck that.
Yeah,
But yeah,
nope.
so going to that, I do have a pre-book for Thorpe, but I don't know whether I will go or not.
Mm.
But my main trip,
Where's
my
Lazo?
main thing that I've got planned for 2024 is I'm going to Poland
Yeah.
and I am going to Engelandia and going on my first ever RMC.
Woohoo!
Nice.
But best part is about that entire trip though. I do have a few hours to kill when I'm in Krakow by myself,
Yeah,
and I have discovered the delights that is Polonia Waxworks.
Yes.
So I will be seeing
This is
these
what the people want.
delightful wax.
If you don't vlog this trip, I am telling you right now, we're not friends anymore. I want
Mikhail,
to see
what do you
all
think?
of these waxworks.
I couldn't see that. Read it again. Yes,
It looks
that
just
is the
like him.
advertisement for the waxworks. That is outside the entrance, Mikhail. Like,
I'm sorry, but can we look at bloody the snowman Olaf in the background? Go back to Olaf.
you know, I
What's
was gonna
wrong
say,
with him?
he's melted.
He looks evil.
to be honest,
I don't
Olaf
know.
looks more terrifying. Not
Yeah.
The horror works.
But yeah, they have some amazing waxworks in there.
Oh god.
And yes, Marilyn Monroe
Mate,
is
is that Will
anatomically
Smith's
correct.
estranged cousin.
I was going to say, like,
Oh,
they've gone into detail there with Marilyn Monroe. haven't
Oh,
they?
there's
They've-
more
They've
detail.
not skimped on wax.
I saw a Google review where someone had moved the shirt to the side.
Oh,
on
of
top to the
course
side.
they did.
And then another one where they had put
Was it a bit
money
nippy?
in- It was a bit nippy.
Please take lots of photos and videos because we need to see them.
Not when you've pulled the dress aside.
Yeah, don't do
in
that.
general.
We want selfies with like the worst ones, just like
Yes,
you,
please.
And then like,
Yeah,
like
and we'll put it as the
Yes.
thumbnail when you come back.
So,
Give you a
by the
review
way,
show.
they are the best ones that they actually use to advertise.
Yeah,
oh god, no, I've
that
seen
is-
them.
that
Because
is-
they're
one
already
is fire.
horrifying.
I've
so-
seen them. There's some disgraceful ones. in
the
the best way.
Ron Weasley
one-
one's a bit.
The one thing that I do love, because I've seen a couple pictures of it recently, they do have some figures in there, such as Vladimir Putin.
Oh, God.
He is now in a jail cell.
Is it? They've done that.
Yeah,
with other world leaders.
with with other leaders that
Oh, there's more than him in there.
yeah.
Oh, I
Him,
mean,
Stalin.
he's
Just
keep him.
Putin in a
Yeah.
wax museum. In
Hitler,
a jail
What
cell.
kind of people?
Yeah,
Hitler in there?
I think Hitler.
Yeah.
I think Hitler got moved in.
It
there,
makes sense for him to be in the jail. wouldn't it, to be honest?
I mean, yeah.
It'd be
It's,
a really awkward conversation if he wasn't, and everybody.
They
else
also
is.
have multiple popes. They have multiple
Yeah.
popes.
Well, yeah, because that's what you want to see. You want to see every pope.
Well,
there ever is.
apparently, from what I've seen though, as well, but apparently from what we've read on Google and looking at the reviews, like the set pieces are actually decent, but the waxworks are actually shite.
Oh,
Like,
there is a terrifying Shrek and Donkey as well.
Oh
It's
yeah.
amazing.
Oh, see if you can find it. I'll put it on screen. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's like it's just nightmare fuel. But
It just seems like the
Oh.
best way to spend a couple of hours. Like
yeah,
you have.
no one
to.
wants to go to a good.
Please
wax
get
museum.
drunk beforehand.
Oh, God, yeah. It'll just
Or high.
make it so much more. fun.
Either's fine, or both.
Drunk
I was gonna say hi. I
and
don't know if
high.
you smoke anything or do anything or anything like that.
Just be intoxified.
Have
intoxicated in some
Intoxified.
way.
Intoxified.
In some way.
Well, like you.
In some way. In some way.
I'm trying to find some.
And then
Oh, come on.
document your journey.
I'm trying
You
to
must
find
be able to find that.
decent
You've got-
photos of it.
Oh,
Take
well, for now,
have
Christ.
shrooms before you go in there.
we'll just throw Bean back up there. Why not? Oh, Bean.
Oh, here they are. Right, I'll
Send
send
it
it to you on Facebook.
me. Get ready. This is worth the wait. If you're listening to
This
this
is
on
worth the
podcast, like, please do come and
Go
just
back
have a
and
look at
watch
this.
just
Yeah,
to see these
it-
horrifying.
This is
things.
a watch one. Like, oh my god, I forgot how bad it was. Bear with. Oh. Right, if you get disturbed easily, look away.
Like that. What is it? Why did you do that pose?
It looks like he's been told off for stealing Fiona's mushrooms. Like,
It's just like.
He looks like a child that's done something naughty. And
yeah, he
stood
does.
there
He
while his
looks like he's
parents
in the
shouted.
naughty corner. And Donkey's like, "Why are you shouting at me?"
Oh, there was an ET as well.
Oh my god, we're just gonna have to go through your photos when you come back. It's
Please,
just
I'm
gonna have to
telling
be
you
the
now, we need to see it.
waxwork.
Donkey looks like he has an interesting question to ask all of us.
Yeah, he does. Like, what do you think of Zadra?
Do you know what Shrek looks like? That could be a real person. They just painted someone, like
And he's just very miserable.
he comes in every day and they just paint him green.
Bart says,
Yeah,
"What's up with
somebody.
mushrooms?" That's what they took when they made it.
Yeah. The seats, theming.
So yeah, in addition to getting a great RMC, Sandra, under my belt, I also get to go to that.
Techno Andrew says we need a PowerPoint presentation, James.
We want PowerPoint
Detailed
presentation
review.
with all the retro clip art titles at the top.
ratings of each model out of 10.
Absolutely phenomenal behavior. I love it.
Best bits and worst
Wait,
bits.
what? John says nearby to Krakow, there's a giant garden that's been designed to look like Pope John Paul II from above.
Oh, go there.
Well,
Well, there
from
you go.
above,
Yeah.
I won't really be able to see it.
Do all the weird shit, James. Do it all for us.
Don't be flying them drones.
Yeah, not allowed to fly.
Oh,
Well, I'm excited for you though. Like not for the waxworks, for the RMC.
For the
Yeah.
RMC, yeah.
But
And Hyperion.
yeah.
I'm just gonna throw it out
What's
there.
your outlook
Whether I'm good.
on RMCs? Like from the outside looking in, James.
they look insane. And
Ooh,
they
Mark, I
look
didn't
like
read
they'll
that.
try and
What
kill me.
from what you've seen of them on video and stuff, like, do you have a
didn't read
particular
the-
preference of which one you think you'll like best, or
Not really. I until I actually experience what they're like to ride, I
Yeah.
can't really get a grasp on what they would feel like.
Oh, I've not
Because they
laughed that
just
much
do
in a
these
long time.
crazy transitions that I'm like, I have no idea what that would be like to ride. So
Yep. I mean,
what you
James's first time sees Zadra. Mine is going to be Iron Gwazi.
Mhm.
Like,
You might as well go balls to the wall, isn't it? Like,
I mean, you might as well, right?
right?
I'm just looking forward to that death roll. I want to know what that feels like instantly. Like, it just looks insane. I just want to know. I've been wanting to ride one for ages. Not had the chance to go. Yes, we have close ones. Yes, we do. We have Zadra. Get it? If you're listening from the States, I get it. It's not far, but life. So it's like you can't just go out there and do shit
Oh,
sometimes. And I'm going to Busch Gardens for the first time. Last time I went to Florida, it just didn't work. Like, we had so much on. It was so expensive. We went at a stupid time. It was really busy and it was just ridiculous. But it's already paid for to go to Busch. So yes, Iron Glass is happening. So that's happening. So I'm dead excited. Yeah, but James, you got like Hyperion as well.
I do. Which
Is that going to
just
be
looks
like
insane.
your?
Period.
It's not your first type coaster, is it? But it's your
No.
one of.
one of stealth big one?
Mhm.
That is it, I believe, so far.
Yeah.
So it would be that, and then Hyperia when that opens this year.
yeah.
It's the same for me. Like, if you took away like Stealth and the big one, in terms of like, I don't like a bog standard looking hypercoaster, it was my first.
Yeah.
The outside wing seat going up that lift hill is fucking terrifying. I'm just gonna.
I've heard the
Why?
wing
Because there's
seats
nothing
are
below you.
quite rattly. Like,
It's so
really
open
rattly.
and it's really high. It scared me.
They
Yeah.
can be, depending on the train, depending on the time of the year.
And the weather, wind.
I
Same
personally
as-
didn't think they were that rattly,
I
but
didn't find it rally.
other people
Well,
do.
my rattly is like Furious Baco. That's what I feel. That's my rattly. Like, so yeah, you hear rattle sometimes, but like you don't feel it that often.
Oh yeah,
Well, like,
Real
what-
Theme Park says you get to ride Viking. Don't miss it.
Yeah.
Don't miss it.
What's Viking?
If you're not going to do the gauntlet
Spinning mouse
and get
the
every
over-
credit in
Oh.
that place, just ride Viking. just for the
amount of
pure
times.
comedy value.
I banged my head getting in the train. Then I banged my head when I pulled it straight down, and then when it came up and I got out, I banged
Viking.
it again.
Sounds like
That
me
was
on
without going
Icebreaker.
anywhere on the ride.
That's mad.
Oh yeah, that thing. Okay, yeah. Why does a spinning mouse have over the shoulder restraints?
Because
Exactly
funny.
why.
Because they wanted it to look different to all the others they have in the park. Like,
But them type of spinning coasters are painful. Don't add to the pain.
The
yeah.
best part about spinning coasters is if you're sat on it on your own and you get to go like wee, wee from side to side. But now it's just like
Ooh.
It can be a bone shaker when it's cold, but it makes you appreciate the smoothness.
Who's
of the
ain't gonna go ride it?
I'll be back in a minute.
James just went ahead and just closed down the wrong window by the looks of
Curiosity
things.
got the better of him.
Yeah,
I'll,
bye-bye.
I'll pop another invite link in.
Mhm.
Oh dear. It was his segment. You don't just bail on your segment.
Mhm.
Hang on. He's back. He's back. There he is. I'll put
Oh, it's
yeah.
got to the side. There he is.
It's your
Just
segment.
close on me.
You just close you just close the freaking wrong window down, you idiot. So James, want to talk about your trip? Nah. I'm good.
I'm out.
I'm off to go do it.
Yeah.
But no, that is end of April.
Yeah, man.
That's happening. So
You gonna try and get Lek?
if I can,
Yeah, you
But-
should.
I'm not sure about timings. Also, they haven't uploaded their park opening times yet, so I have no idea when or if I'll be able to make the trip over to do it.
It cost us
Lek beer
in an
over there.
Uber. If
Yeah.
you did go, we got an Uber, and it was like an hour's Uber, and it cost £30.
Where was that from?
Well, we went from Legendia to Energylandia because we stayed next to Energylandia, and it was £30 a journey for like an hour. So
Not
worth
bad.
doing
And
if you can.
tickets
I'll have to see
into
if
the
I
joint.
can.
Oh, we got into Legendia for 15 quid. If you go on Polish Groupon, it was 15 quid.
Polish Groupon.
My
Polish
ticket,
Groupon.
my entry ticket was £9.
Wow.
It was £9.
You got screwed. You shouldn't have gone on Polish Groupon, Emma.
Oh, for God's sake.
But no,
What have you got to do?
if I can, I will.
Old man
If not,
looking for a bargain.
then great excuse to go back, and I can drag Luke along with me this time.
Yeah, that's true. And then we can do an Uber. Very simple. But yeah, I want to get out there and ride Zadra.
Lek
Definitely. It
looks
looks
worth it.
insane. Lek looks insane.
Hold
as well.
on, what dates are you going, James?
30th and 1st.
Ah, no. I was going to say Carl's going, but he's the 26th to the 29th, I think.
Oh,
Is he there like literally just for Sweet Valley's opening day?
Well, not for it. He's going for his birthday, but just so happens to be opening weekend in Sweet Valley.
Wants to be that week.
Tech Andrew, it's £20 from the taxi from Utox to Towers. Yes, it is. Yeah. My flight return was only £15 from Lloyd. Oh my god.
Yes, Sweet Valley opens on 27th.
Poland.
Yeah, he's there like that Thursday to Tuesday or Thursday to Monday or something.
Yeah, literally the day before me.
Hmm.
We'll be going.
Yeah, so
Dotted.
I think my main plan for this year is, well, I'm really looking forward to going back to Florida. That's going to be insane. Can't wait. Lots of new creds to go there on there as well. It's got Pipeline, Penguin Trek. You've got Olive Bush, Tron.
Was it
It's like-
this past year that you just went? Was it the year
Yeah,
before?
the year
23?
before. 22. I went. I think.
22? Oh,
No, 20. I can't remember. 22. Yeah, 22.
The 22.
Yeah. But it's like there's so many more creds. It's just Florida, everyone. Is what happens. But I'm looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward to a few of us going to Disneyland Paris at the end of the year as well, which is going to be nuts. Can't wait. Taking Aaron as well. Aaron's never been to Disney, so he's going to flip his lid at all the food and everything. He's going to enjoy that. So I'm really looking forward to that trip because we're staying at the Cheyenne, so that's going to be good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
stayed.
pretty
I
cool.
stayed there.
What's
When I
the
went-
food like? Like, it looks good.
I mean, I was just about to say I stayed there when I was 12.
I'm
Oh,
assuming
yeah.
it's changed.
Literally, it was literally 20 years ago. So,
I'm assuming the food has changed since then.
but we
Yeah.
stayed at the Cheyenne. I remember liking it. I remember me and my mum sat
Just wanna do a
at
fake
the
shootout.
like in the canteen area during breakfast, and there was some person like behind us with a tray, and I'm like a tray with a stack of, and I mean like a mountain of bread rolls.
That's bread rolls.
What do you remember
Right.
from Disney, Mikhail? Bread.
Bread.
Bread. Yes, bread.
Bread.
This is what this man wanted for breakfast. Like,
You wanted the bread.
it's just a stack of bread on a tray. I was like, that's a lot of bread.
It was actually ECC on an event you just didn't realize. Imagine. But yeah, that's me pretty much. Then anything in between is a win. I'd like to get out to Fantasyland again. Definitely for Winter Arm.
Go during the summer.
No,
Yes.
Winter Arm's special. It's so
RiverQuest.
great. I love it. Oh yeah, RiverQuest.
You need to
Shit.
go on RiverQuest.
River Quest.
I've
Colorado
experienced
in
it.
minus
You need to
Colorado in minus 10 is just goals. It's brilliant.
I think the only time I would go to Fantasyland now in the summer is if like I'm doing a multi-park trip and we just happen to pass by it.
Mm.
Like, I mean, from the perspective of someone who's been to Fantasyland during the regular season and for Wintertron,
Yeah.
I have no reason to join the
Vintatron
regular season again.
is magical. It's amazing.
Yeah, I love it. It gets
But
dark
if
early
you-
as well,
if
so you
you
get your night
haven't-
rides.
If you haven't been there during the regular season before, then it is worth it to do one time to go, see what kind of organized chaos RiverQuest is. Because it is chaotic, to say the least. But
You need a
after-
bag
after
within your
that-
bag within your bag. So you
Indeed.
in your bag,
After,
when you
but after
poncho.
that, you're gonna have no reason to go there outside of Winterthur.
Fair. Yeah.
Well, I have 2 trips on the go at the moment. I mean, I've got the usual. I mean, I'm doing Blackpool opening and Towers opening in terms of things coming soon, but I have booked. I'm going to France at the end of April because I'm going to ride 2 titties.
Oh,
finally.
let's
Yay.
I'm excited for this.
You
Like,
go
it's just a quick
motorhome
trip.
with 2 titties.
Kitty.
I am taking 2 titties by the hands. So I'm just doing that, and then I originally planned, when I sorted the dates out, I was going to go to the Foire de Trône in Paris, which is like a massive fair, but they've cut it short this year because of they need the land for the Olympics, which is in Paris this year. So I miss it by a week. When usually it's
Oh,
on for
no.
like 2.5 months. This time it's only on for like 4 weeks. So
Oh shit.
Damn
the
it.
Olympics ain't even till summer. It's greedy, man.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Apparently, where the fair is where they're going to have like the security shit for the Olympics, so it all needs building up. And
Fair.
Fair.
so no, it's literally
Fair.
just going to be Park Asterix and maybe nip into Park St Paul if I can make it work. But I will make it work.
Sorry, Scott's comment has just killed me.
What?
Scott's comment. River Quest doesn't run in the winter because James Cameron has the copyright on that with Titanic.
Oh my god.
That's worth following. Yeah, that's worth.
And then in June, end of June, I am going to Germany to do Europa Park, Trips Drill, and Holiday Park, and potentially,
Oh,
damn.
if I can get a flight a day later, I'm going to go and do Legoland as well because I want to do the wing thing, the lion wing
Wing
coaster.
thing.
The Mythica one.
So they're the 2 trips that I've like definitely got planned in at the moment. But I am a serial trip planner. Honest to God, like my phone notes is just full of trips of like weekends that I'm free and where can I go. So I've got a lot in the pipeline, but those 2 are definitely booked in. So
Nice.
What credit are
that's April
you
and June.
most excited for? Because there's a fair few on that trip.
Yeah.
In Germany? Well,
Yeah, just in Germany at Park Asterix, and then just like overall for the year.
Well, Park Asterix. I'm excited for 2 titties, but I'm also excited for Osiris. I think
Yeah.
a little bit more, maybe. And then Europa will obviously be Voltron. Fingers crossed. I mean, it will be open. It should be open by then.
It should be at that point.
But
Sounds
also, it'll be my
very
first
good.
ever B&M Hyper as well.
Yeah.
So
Nice. Silver
I'm
Star.
excited to do that. And then obviously Expedition G-Force at Holiday Park is going to slap. I can tell you right now.
Mm.
It's like high up on my bucket list. And then
Mm.
Trips Drill have got that new the new Vekoma suspended drill coasters, you know, the upside down ones. So I'm excited to try that.
Yeah.
It'd be a good trip. I'm taking Finley with
STC?
me, so be good.
Oh, the STC? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Mm. And Trip still
How
just looks cute. It looks very green and very nice. So I'm excited to get there.
Yeah. That's really cool. Well, it
G-Force
sounds
is
like
one of those that I'm gonna have to ride to see
Yeah.
if it's really as good as people say.
Well, a lot of
it's
people
rated.
put it up
I was
there.
doing some research. It's been in the top 10 of the world's best roller coasters every year, apart from its first year.
Yeah,
was built.
and
And it is not a new
personally, I
coaster, it's an old
don't
coaster.
really understand why.
I think it's
Did
the
it
air
operate?
Well, no.
Okay.
Let me rephrase. I understand full well why, because enthusiasts love airtime. I just, in terms of my preferences, I'm like it looks great.
Mm.
It looks great at what it does, but apart from the first drop, there's nothing really else about it that screams out to me in terms of like my reaction being holy fucking shit.
Yeah, I get that. I think
But-
for me, I think obviously I go off what other people say. I mean, everyone does, let's be honest. But then I
Yeah.
look at it and I think it's packed with ejector airtime. And I mean, you know my thoughts on ejector. I like comfortable ejector airtime. I don't want it to break my legs. So it'd be interesting to see what it's like. But I just hope it's not bad because it really has been up there in my bucket list for years.
Mm.
So to be able to finally go and do that, I just please don't be bad, man. Like,
I don't think it'd be bad. Well, I guess it's just like it just come down to the restraint. I just come down to the restraints.
Goliath at Wallaby Holland. I fucking loved Goliath at Wallaby Holland. So
Oh,
if it's like if it's like a more
with the
violent
T-bars.
version of that, I'm down.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. But Gal, you got anything planned?
9
million trap packs in 1 hour or something? US?
Oh, fuck that! No way! I ain't got the money for it. I ain't got the money for damn near anything this year. Really.
Oh man.
Like this year has the potential to be very, very sparse in terms of parks
Go
to
get loads
to.
of kiddie creds at random parks.
But yeah, honestly, I mean, there's the new, Zamperla, the Intamin redo, whatever the fuck you wanna call
the Rita with a top hat.
yeah, Thunderbolt at PNE Playland, which will be interesting. Will actually be interesting to. I'm actually interested to check out because I want to see how the new trains ride. I want to see. I want to see how those seats feel. I want to see how the restraints feel. I want to see how it tracks. That's going to be interesting.
Similar seats and restraints to what's going on to Top Rail, isn't it?
It's the same ones.
Exactly.
It's the exact same train design. Yeah. It's those two opening both opening this year, so it's a lot cheaper for me to stay here and try it here than it is to fly over to Ohio. So but yeah, no, I mean there's been conversations that I've had with friends and stuff, depending on how without going too deep into it, but still maintaining some kind of transparency, depending on how my financial situation goes with work over the next few months, I may be able to do some things in the latter half of the year.
Yeah.
Maybe late summer into September.
Well, hopefully it
me,
does, man.
Me and my friend Jack Lathrop, Thrilling Moments Photography, we've talked about a Silver Dollar City trip.
Nice.
For late September.
Ooh.
Silver Dollar City being one of my favorite parks in the world, and I've been fiending to get back there since 2019, since the evening I left in 2019, and I really want to get night rides on Outlaw Run and Time Traveler and Wildfire. Excuse me. So yeah, that might happen, but who knows?
I hope it does, man. I hope it does. I hope it picks up, man. It's
there's always the possibility of another IAPA, trip down to Florida in November. But yeah, nothing anywhere close to set in stone at the moment. We'll just see how the year pans out over the next few months.
I think you'll be right, man. I think you'll get it done. I think you'll get it done. So. We've all got stuff planned. Let us know what you've got planned.
I need a cred injection, man.
Yeah,
I've been feeling like for a while.
Yeah.
I've been stuck in the 360s for too long. Like, I'm 363, and I'm like,
I got a smashing wacky worm the other day. That was thrilling, I'll tell you.
Wait, what'd you say?
I got a smashing wacky worm cred the other day. That was thrilling.
I love that for you.
Themed to a snake. It was great.
Snakes. Why are there gotta be snakes?
It was a wacky snake.
A wacky snake.
A wacky snake. Yeah, worm evolved into a snake. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. Anyone else want to mention anything or plug anything or whatever? No. Good.
No, I can think of.
Virtual Towers Patreon, stand by. That's all I will say if you're listening. And I have launched a new website. coastergen.com is now live, the brand new website. Thank you very much to Mike. Just want to throw this out there quickly. He's done an amazing job with it while I've been going through some proper deep shit. So thanks a lot, Mike. Appreciate it. And I've now got my music on there, Metal Score. So coastergen.com/Metal Score. You can check out some new demos. I am releasing an album this summer. So yeah, hopefully you'll check that out and leave us some comments and stuff. And we'll look forward to hearing what you guys think. It's fun. It's definitely taking my mind off a lot of things at the moment. So that's why I'm doing it. when I'm in like an emotional state, I always go to my music. It's what I do. It's what I've always done. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it. And we should be back next week. Yeah,
Maybe.
Is everyone
Be
good?
available
Maybe.
on
Not
all-
promising
Possibly.
anything.
Maybe.
on
Not
all
promising
digital
anything.
feeds.
Maybe. But you may notice that this episode is number 98. That's crazy.
Almost
I can't believe we've done 98 episodes.
Almost
Mad.
at triple digits.
That is wild.
I mean, I haven't.
You
So I
think
can't
about
take
that.
any credit.
Yeah, but you've been along for the ride. You've been
like, oh,
chat.
that's
Yeah,
fine.
you've
And the
yeah,
other half you were
loads.
engaging in the chat. So
Yeah.
Being a general nuisance.
Yeah.
So nothing.
So-
So nothing's changed really.
yeah.
Nope. He's just doing it on camera now. Like that's... All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and make sure you do check the link in the video description to the Just Giving page for YMCA Coast doing their amazing charity walk. What they're doing, the mad guys. All the best, guys. Have a great week, and hopefully we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.